you very much, Secretary General, Your Excellency, and other dignified party officials. I greet you all. This is to give you an update on the nominations of our candidates across the country. As you are aware, during the LC5 candidates nominations, our candidates faced many challenges, and we aired them out. The same challenges continue. We had gotten many candidates across the country at LC3 level, municipality level, and district level, and they've been nominated. But the regime operatives are out to totally frustrate them. We've been making follow-ups across the country. Many challenges. In many districts, our registrars have been abducted so that they could not stamp for the candidates. Other registrars have had stamps withdrawn from them deliberately by the regime operatives, mainly the DSOs, GSOs, PSOs, and even people from offices or RDCs. That's how low they have stooped. Grabbing our registrars, confiscating stamps, even kidnapping registrars. Candidates look for them and they cannot find them. As if that is not enough, even for those whose forms have been stamped, when they go to the returning offices, they are requested to present the registrars physically. So you go back to your constituency and come with the registrar to verify that is the one who signed for you. So you can imagine some of these constituencies are 40 miles, 50 from the district headquarters. And when a candidate who has been there since morning is told to present the registrar at 3-4 p.m. and the registrar now has to move from wherever he is. By the time he gets there, he's told it's time out, it's already 5, come the following day. And transporting these people back and forth has proved to be very expensive for our candidates. In some districts, we empowered our sub-regional coordinators we gave them the signing mandate to sign for our candidates. Now, those have been asked to go there physically and prove that they are the ones who signed. So you can imagine a coordinator who is in Gulu has to travel to Lamor, to Amuru, to Agago. All these are deliberately intended to frustrate our candidates from nominating, and many are bowing out. Frustrated, they are opting out. They are being told that if they want to nominate, they should come as independents. They should nominate as independent candidates, but not under NUP. Even when they are there, they are told that they have to first nominate NRM and other parties. You NUP, you will come last. By the time they get there, they tell them they have to first verify their signatures. Verification of signatures takes hours. And they are told that the system is down, the internet is off. They can't continue verifying these signatures. And as time passes, it clocks 5 p.m., they are sent back home, told to get back the following day. So many of our candidates are being frustrated deliberately to bow out of the race. Others are being secretly contacted to nominate independently. So those are the challenges our candidates are going through in Noya, very, very serious in Noya, in Amuru, in Pader, in Lamor, in Agago, in Kitigum, in Bukedea, in Katakwi, in Chegegwa, in Masindi. They are told to go with the registrars, and by the time they tell them that, it's already late. So it's total frustration across the country. But I want to assure Ugandans, we shall not waver. We are determined. This is a struggle, and we are going to get there. Our candidates will get nominated by crook or hook. So pray for us, support us, we shall get there. It's not easy, deliberate frustration, but we shall overcome. Thank you. kakati nga bwe mumanyi mwenna ng'eggwanga tuli mu budde bwa nominations. Bakandidates baffe banominatinga ab'omutendera ogw'amagombolola ne town councils. Mu Uganda yonna twafuna bakandidates era abantu ne beewuunya ne batandika okugamba NUP yafuna etya bakandidates Eramu, yafuna etya bakandidates Nwoya, Amuru, Agago and so on. So kati baasalawo okubalemesa okunominatinga. Babalemesa batya? Bwe batuukawo ku makya nga basooka bakola ku balala bonna nga balinda ziba ziwera ssaawa awo 9-10 nga baga kati ab'NUP mujje. Bwe batandika okuyingizaamu amannya baverifyinga signatures z'amannya ge batutte nga babagamba nti system efudde, internet eri slow, internet tekola, amannya tegavaayo paka lwe ziwera ssaawa 11. Ne babagamba nti kati ffe tunyuse muddeeyo munaakomawo enkya. Nga bwe mumanyi constituencies zino abantu bava wala mayiro 4-5. Bwe bajja aleese n'omuntu anaamusekendinga ne baddayo ng'ate n'enkeera balina okudda. Ekyo bakikola bakandidates baffe bagwemu amaanyi. Abalala bwe batuuka nga buli kimu kiryoke nga bagamba naye signature eno twagala muleete registrar eyabasayiningidde atuuke wano akakase nti yasayininze. Ate kuba ebibiina ebirala tebabikola, tebabibabuuza naye babibuuza ba NUP babalemese okutambuza registrar omujja mu constituency eri ewala mayiro 5 nga bakigambye ku ssaawa 10. It's practically impossible, tekisoboka registrar oyo kugendayo okuverifyinga nti yasayiningidde abantu abo. So abantu baffe bagezaako bamalemu amaanyi. Eriyo mu bitundu gye twagamba ba sub-regional coordinators basayininge nga baregistrars baffe babawambye. Eriyo baregistrars be bawamba, eriyo baregistrars be bajjako stamps ne bazibajjako. Kati ba sub-regional coordinators ne basayininga ne bastampinga. Kati babagamba mujje mubeerewo physically mukakase nti mwe mwasayininga. Kati okutambula olugendo olwo oli ayina districts 5-6 ne kiba nga kizibu nga obudde bwe bukola ki bwe bugenda bwe bugwayo balabe nga bakandidates baffe tebanominatinga. Abalala babatuukirira ku masimu mpola mpola ne babagamba nti bwe muba mwagala okunominatinga mulina kujjanga independent bave mu NUP. Mu bitundu bingi ebibiina ebirala tebirinayo bakandidates. Kati babagamba musale munominatingire mu bibiina ebirala naye si National Unity Platform bwe muba mwagala okunominatinga nga bakandidates. Abali mu bino be baani? Ba RDCs, ba GSOs, ba PSOs, ba DSOs. Ebintu emirimu egyabwe gya security tebalina kakwate konna na kunominatinga bakandidates. Naye awo we batuuse level ey'obutategeera gye baliko. Naye mbakakasa bakandidates baffe balemeddeko era tusala buli magezi okulaba nga bonna banominatinga wadde batiisibwa. Districts ezisinze okukosebwa mulimu Nwoya, Amuru, Padel, Lamur, Kitgum, Kyegegwa, Okedeya ne Katakwi. Okutiisatiisa kungi naye bakandidates baffe balemeddeko era tusala amagezi gonna okulaba nga banominatinga. Eyo yembeera kati gye tutambuliramu ng'eggwanga. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalidde.
Thank you very much. Omusana bwe gwaka mwetaaga ki? Ate enkuba okitegeera. Let me invite our team from Kamwenge, from Western Uganda, to come and kukatiriza ebigambo bya organizing secretary. They are facing similar challenges in that place. So you people have been seeing the regime claiming that, you know, now in these places they have unopposed candidates of NRM and all that. That is a lie. We have candidates in every district of Uganda as the National Unity Platform. So when they realized that NUP has candidates everywhere, they resorted to those tactics. zemuwulidde kumala ebbanga wadde bagamba nti NUP terina candidates. Era njagala kwebaza organizing secretary Ssaabakunzi waffe eyavaako n'alimuko kati omulimu gwe bakoze emyaka 5 gino. Bamaze emyaka gino gyonna 5 nga bapreparinga for this election, nga bafuna bakandidate, bafuna kimu ggwanga lyonna lyonna. Naye kaakati nga bwe mulaba regime olukujukuju lwetandise okukozesa okulemesa abantu baffe okunominatinga.
People power, people power, our power, NUP, Kunga Uganda Kunga, Kunga President Kunga, Kunga Western Kunga, Kunga Northern Kunga, Kunga everywhere Kunga. My name is Akerede Patience, aspiring woman MP, Kamwenge District. These are my fellow comrades. They are also aspirants.
Okay, thank you. Amabaragange ne banyita Terry Jacqueline, ndi omu abanyakwesimbire home for Portal City as woman MP.
People power, people power, our power, NUP. Amazina ne banyita Natamba Robert, nyetsimbire aha Kibale East constituency. Omushiija akusinga efujo ninteekateeka mu Uganda yona, nyetsimbire na Mr. Frank aliyo natwara haza munonga. Tumwebaze.
Obunabe ninkura kina keshongora kinakuzire nimpura haza ngakora ninkakunda haza ninde nanye nkanyamba munonga ngakora nkura keshongoro bako eshongora ngo ntwenda change tuyize ntwenda change no change tuyize ntwenda change abanya Uganda nitugamba ntwenda change no change tuyize itweka mwenje nitugamba no change tuyize ntwenda change ndoza nange drills kati ziwedde nange banona. Kakati nyo umukurebera ndio menya Kamwenje ninzalwa Kamwenje konka kukimanya batutinire bo batutinire wadde bateeka ekishani ky'okwereka ngu nitwe tubatinire. Mr. President nyonyenda kukugambira itwe Kamwenje eshahe kituli nkabahekera no majwi tukurara ngoku mukutureba aha nuko kutuli tine kitwine tine cyo kuranisa kitwine konge shahe nyo cyo kuranisa kinyine no kwija kemerera aha nkagamba emba kutukora kongo mukugamba kwanje bonu ko kutina kwabo itwe Kamwenje Mr. President twine ho kurubata twine ho kurara. They are harassing us. Nubenda simani kutwita, nubenda ebyabulijo because it's already happening. But Mr. President, I'm here to assure you, I'm here to assure Ugandans and people of Kamwenge. Ngoku mukutureba, we are not intimidated. And we are ready to go through what they want to make us go through. But we are standing, we want change. And we are here to remove the dictator. Come rain, come shine. We are removing the dictator 2026 protest vote. Itwahanuya, okwijo kutuvetinga, I personally am not here standing, unkurodogwa MP kuzo parliament. Mr. President, I'm here to be vetted, to be given a card as a commander. As a commander, Kamwenge District. In your absence in Kamwenge District, I'm the Chagrani in Kamwenge. With my team, that's what we are here to represent. We are presenting you in Kamwenge. We are the Chagranis in Kamwenge. and we are family, we are strong. Mr. President, we request you, this is the request from the people of Kamwenge. Bambi, twantukushaba mukama wanje, abantu ba Kamwenge nibakwenda ngoijeyo mazima mwebale mnonga. Mwebale mnonga. This is my comrade, he's also a candidate. We have two constituencies. We have Chibale East and Chibale. Ogomwajo noye similari Franka tumwebaze. Mwena Franka tumwebaze ni mumanya. Itoka mwenje ni wozoni. Tuvyo mwozoni. Kongako muku rebito tuliyabana. Bato konga we are ready to fight. Mwebale mnonga.
People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. Amazina ganje ninye Asimo Derrick. Nyetekateka kukwata ticket ya National Unity Platform representing Chibale County Parliament. Only, thank you Mr. Secretary, just 1 minute. When I came out, when I came out to declare my intentions to go to Parliament on the NUP ticket, back then last year, the first people to be approached with promises of us being lynched by bangers were my parents. Today, I'm still standing firm if my party trusts me. Now, as a sub-region, we are categorically under attack. First, it was Bobi. A few days ago, it has been Doreen Kaija. We are not stopping soon. We shall be there. To our comrades in incarceration, this is for you. We shall never surrender. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Do we have comrades from Karamoja who are here for vetting? Stand up, please. You can actually run here from Karamoja. And today we also have a great Pichisigenda Baita Musonyo. Let me invite, where are the other people from Bunyoro? You can wave to us. Oh yes, you can see all those who are from Bunyoro. Mama, you can say hello to us.
Hello members. People power. Our power. People power. My name is Siluk Regina. I'm from Kabong District. Women Member of Parliament, Kabong District. Today when I declared myself as a woman member of Parliament, I went to the returning officer. I picked the form, but I met with the people from the Jesus. I was intimidated. They told me, if you pick a form, we shall work on you. I told them, I will work on you too. Because I had strength, I was determined, I had confidence that I will do the needful for our district. Thank you so much. I came here for vetting. I'm the only person because others are hiding, they don't want to come out. But one beauty is that most of our parish councillors and referees have nominated under our power. You are represented and the youth are ready to vote for our president. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All the way from Kabong. Please come for a presidential handshake. Our government, if they want to work on her, she will work on them. People power. Our power. Yeah. So because of time, I want to go straight into some of the issues we want to address today. The other issues, those comrades have already talked about the state of fear and intimidation that we are undergoing as NUP. Our people are being hounded left, right, and center. All of you have seen the new abductions that are taking place and all that, and we want to condemn that in the strongest terms possible. Like we've been telling you people, these things which they are talking about, unlawful drilling, are just an excuse. In the last election, they abducted over 4,000 supporters of the National Unity Platform. 18 of them are still missing up to now. Were they also unlawfully drilling? So we have been making it clear that it is not about unlawful drilling or whatever fake charges they are coming up with. It is just the persecution. And like we've been saying, if you want to know that these things are just fake, look at some of the people they have picked up, including our comrade Waiso Alex Mufumbiro. On the 12th of February, when they claim he was here doing unlawful drilling, he never stepped here at the party headquarters. He was at a hospital and he came out to talk about that. Comrade Kaija Dorin never stepped here on that day. But the criminal regime, that is a charge they have put against her. Even if you look at the people they go around picking up, like we've been saying, they just pick NUP supporters and then start thinking about the charges to put on them. Like we said yesterday, for Doreen Kaija, they even slapped her with an offense related to running a private school that is not classified. How shameless, how laughable. You all know that when we started that school, they summoned us at police. We went and told them that the NUP School of Leadership is a department of a political party. Because we call it a school, they started asking, where is the syllabus, who are the lecturers, who is the vice chancellor? Said, do these people even understand what they're talking about? But because they fear us, first of all, NUP is the most organized political party in the country. For them, they are even struggling to build headquarters, but for us we have a headquarter here, and we even have a school of leadership, and now we have a headquarter in Iganga, and offices across the country. So they say, who are these people to think that they can have all these facilities across the country? And you remember then they raided the school, stole our books and everything. After stealing our books, we thought they had read them. So that they start behaving like leaders. But it seems they did not even read those books which they stole from us. So we condemn that in the strongest terms possible and assure the people of Uganda that that is just persecution. And like we announced recently, we are going to the Constitutional Court to challenge that unconstitutional charge of unlawful drilling. We want to challenge it before the Constitutional Court so that they stop using it to, abduct people and do all these crimes that they are committing. But we've also been saying that if you know that we have committed any offense, why do you waylay people, abduct them, torture them and all that? Summon them and see if they will not appear before the police in accordance with the law. And to that end, I recently, on behalf of NUP, wrote a letter to the IGP pointing out these illegalities, these criminal actions, and the double standards which we see. I'm sure all of you have seen videos of NRM supporters doing the military drills. For us as NUP, we don't do military drills. But you have seen NRM supporters doing military drills, and nothing happens to them. The other day you saw pictures and videos of NRM supporters putting on yellow t-shirts, moving around in UPDF trucks in this town. You have not seen that man Kulaije come out to say anything about it. They just keep talking about NUP because they fear the power of the people, and they know that they are surely on their way out. So that is the first thing I wanted to address. The second one is about the nomination process. Our president will tell you about the nomination process and what we intend to do, but I wanted to assure you that we submitted all the signatures. We submitted signatures in excess. And unlike NRM, which normally submits fake signatures, which they get from PDM books and all these things which they always do, they go to, you remember in the last election when they claimed that they had collected 5 million signatures and people went and verified that those files which they took there were empty. But NUP submitted real signatures from real people. Unfortunately, like Dr. Kanabi was saying, the regime has been approaching people who signed for NUP, intimidating them. Can you imagine? In Isingiro, they went and looked for all the people who signed for our president and told them to sign for Museveni also. Now, the media may be asking themselves why we did not even notify you on the day when we went there, because we had to do it in a rubber style after learning that they wanted to claim that the people who signed for us had already signed for another candidate. So that is why if you see how we left here with our signatures, some of the people had to be on borders so that these guys do not waylay us and take away these signatures. Now, even after all that, they've been approaching people who signed for us, intimidating them, asking why they signed for NUP. Unfortunately, the Electoral Commission up to now has not yet released these certificates, and it is our hope that they are not playing funny games. Because we've been following up every day, asking them how far they have gone with verifying these signatures, because we want to be ready for nomination. And like I said, we've been asking them every day to give us that certificate, which we need to proceed to pay and all these things. They haven't done that. It is our hope that they funny games, because the people of Uganda are watching them. Finally, I want to address the issue of the National Consultative Forum. Ladies and gentlemen, you all know Parliament amended the Political Parties and Organizations Act. Why do I call it in a criminal manner? Because they did not follow the law in any way possible. They violated all the rules in the book. But they went ahead and passed the Political Parties and Organizations Act amendment. NUP has been in the National Consultative Forum from inception. And the vice chairperson of the National Consultative Forum is Comrade Katana Benjamin, our national treasurer. Previously, it was Mama Jole Muchisha, may her soul rest in peace, who was the vice chairperson of that entity. Parliament amended that law because we had taken a stand against joining IPOD. One, because it was an NGO. It was actually not an NGO. It was a company limited by guarantee. So we took a stand and said we are not going to join the company, and also gave other reasons why we could not join that entity, which in our view was illegal and not binding on anybody. Then what happened was that because public funds are allocated for political parties through Parliament, they realized that NUP, first of all, was putting all the money we get to very good use. They realized that we are actually building a real political party in this country, with a party headquarters, with offices, with a functional secretariat, and everything. So when they realized that we have been on the move, they decided to amend the law to say that now IPOD will become an institution under the National Consultative Forum. They made it a department under NCF. And saying that all political parties with representation in Parliament must belong to IPOD in order for them to get any public funds. They also say that all political parties which are not represented in Parliament are going to be part of what they call the Forum of Non-Represented Political Parties. So that became the law. It became the binding law of the land after passing that law. Although we are challenging it before court, we are challenging the Political Parties and Organizations Act, the amendment, before court on account of the illegalities and also the content. Because we believe that you cannot force someone to be part of something they don't want to be a part of. And like we communicated to you, ladies and gentlemen, public funds for political parties is not just a phenomenon in Uganda. In over 100 countries of the world, political parties get funding. But because of the criminal regime, they wanted to find every way possible to deny NUP those funds. So they amended the law. But now what is very funny, even after amending the law, under that law it says that the minister, who is the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, shall make a statutory instrument for political parties to determine whether they want to be part of NCF or not. Now, what Mao did together with the regime, they said no. They did not make that statutory instrument, We are part of NCF, but they have been having meetings discussing things to do with the amended law in complete exclusion of the National Unity Platform, which we protest strongly against. We have written several letters about this matter. All of them are here. Those in the media can access them. We have written to the Electoral Commission. We have written to the ministry itself, telling them that if you say that what is happening is in accordance with the law, one, give us a copy of the statutory instrument so that NUP decides whether to be part of NCF or not. And like I said, now that iPod, which previously was a company, now is a statutory body. We are before court trying to even nullify that, but it is a binding law at present. I don't know if I have explained this issue well, because the media has been asking us all the time. Ekyo ndowooza kankiddemu ne mu Luganda nti ensonga zibadde ssatu, ensonga kanzogereko very briefly. Ekisooka y'ensonga egenda mu maaso ey'okulemesa abantu baffe okwewandiisa. Basooka ne bagamba nti NUP terina bakandidati mu bitundu by'eggwanga eby'enjawulo, naye mukirabye nti wonna mu ggwanga lyonna mu district zonna zonna tulina bakandidati ba National Unity Platform. Kakati regime kyeri mu kukola ng'ekozesa ba DISO ne ba RDC n'abalala kwe kubalemesa okwewandiisa. Era abamu mu balabe bali wano ne wenjogera olunaku olwaleero waliwo bakandidati baffe abali ku kakiiko k'ebyokulonda abagenze kwekubira enduulu ku kakiiko k'ebyokulonda ku nsonga eyo be balemesa okwewandiisa. Organizing secretary ababuulidde mu district ez'enjawulo e Bukedeya, Katakwi, wonna era babakwata ne babasiba oba ne batuuka ne bagamba gwe lwaki weesimbye ku NUP. NUP tetujagala wano. Oluusi babagamba waakirifu n'ekibiina kyonna kyonna ekirala kuyamba nominatingiremu ekyo. I don't know if our sister Ageno Harriet is here. Ageno oyo bwe yali yeesimbye mu by election Dokolo, bamuyita ne bamugamba nti waakiri waali yeesimbye mu kibiina kyonna kyonna ekirala so si NUP. Ne bagamba kubanga eyo ye opposition. Ebigambo byabwe si byange kubanga abo balwanyisa gavumenti. Ne bagamba abalala waakiri tusobola okukwatagana nabo naye NUP. Ekyo nno kitegeeza mu bemba wa NUP muli ku mulamwa, mwali kugiddeko ne mu ngalo. Kakati of course n'okutulugunya abantu baffe okubakijjanya nga bateekako ebisangosango tikati mukoze drill z'amagye ate nga bw'olaba obutambi abayenalemu bamanyi n'okwambala t-shirt za Museveni ne bakola drills oluusi nga bakutte n'emundu n'ebirala bwe bityo. So eyo nsonga tugyogeddeko era ne tugivumirira. Kakati ensonga endala yeyokuba nti signatures ezinominatinga president waffe banange twazikunganya ne tuziweza ne tusukanamu ezo ze baali beetaaga. Ate nga bwe mbagambye ffe tulina signature ezaddala, si bali aba NRM abagenda mu bitabo bya PDM simanyi ne bagenda mu masomero ne bakola ki ne bafuna n'ennamba z'abantu ne baleeta oluusi nga ezo file zirina empty nga teri kirimu. Ffe tulina signatures kuva mu bannayuganda bennyini, naye kati kye tubadde tulaba nga bano ba DISO ba RDC n'abalala batuukirira abantu. Ekyo nno kirina okulaga akakiiko k'ebyokulonda ke tulina, kubanga signatures zino twaziwa akakiiko k'ebyokulonda, naye kaakati signatures zaatuuka zitya ate mu ba DISO, mu ba VISO, mu ba PISO, mu ba VISO, nga bakubira abana abantu bababuuza mwasayiningira mutya President Kyagulanyi. Era nga baatuuka n'okutuuka Isingiro ne babagamba mwenna abasayiningidde oyo musajja musayiningire ne Museveni. Kyemuva mulaba tetwabatemya nkumu ab'amawulire mwali mubuuza singa tukukoze ng'omukolo munene kubanga twali tumanyi bye baagala okukola. Ekisooka nga baagala kutusookayo then bo bagambe nti abantu abatusayiningidde be basayiningidde babagambe nti signatures tuzifunye ng'oli yatusooseeyo, so kiba kitegeeza signatures zaffe babagenda kuzivalidatinga. Tubadde tubakubira amasimu buli lunaku tusindikayo ttiimu zaffe, weewaawo batugambye nti leero mu afternoon bajja kutuwa report ku nsonga eyo. Katusuubire tebali mu bubadi bwe babaddenga mu ebbanga lyonna era signatures zaffe kubanga tuzeesiga tumanyi nti bannayuganda be batusayiningira okunominatinga president waffe ekirina okukolebwa mu mateeka. Ensonga esembayo ebadde bategezaako kunyonyola ku nsonga eno abasinga gye mwogerako ng'eya iPod. Ebbanga lyonna iPod ebadde company, sigenda kukiyita na kibiina kya bwanakyewa kubanga tebadde NGO. Bagenda ne bagiregistaringa nga company mu URSB. Era ffe ne tugamba tetugenda kukola ki kwegatta ku company. Ebbanga eryo lyonna mukimanyi bulungi nnyo ensonga yaffe bwebadde eyimiridde. Kaakati naye nga muteeka nga bwe kiri mu mawanga agasukka mu 10 mu nsi, ng'etteeka ligamba nti ebibiina by'obufuzi ebiri represented mu palamenti, gavumenti erina okuyisa ssente mu palamenti zisobozese ebyo ebibiina okuddukanya emirimu gyabyo. Nga bwe mumanyi ffe nga NUP twavaayo ne tubalaga nti ssente ezo tubadde tufuna obutundu 12 ku buli 10 bwokka. NRM ng'efuna obutundu 7.5 ku buli 10, abalala ne batwala ebitundutundu ebirala. Naye ffe NUP newankubadde tubadde tufuna 12% yokka, ensi yonna erabye ekisobodde okukola mu bbanga ttono. Ate bali babadde bazifuna okumala ebbanga ddene nnyo. Sebo bw'oba wakuzikuba zikubire eddala kandi flaga bearer waffe wewakiso. Ate oyo abamu bali wano kubeera vetted naye abalala bakivaamu dda era abakandidate balina nominated. So endugu nebakwata nekola ki? Bwe bamala kulaba nga ebitundu 12 ku buli 10 kye tufuna tubikozesa bulungi nnyo, tubalabisa. Ekigambo ekituufu kwe kubalabisa, kubanga osobola otya okuba ng'ofuna 12% ate ng'ozifunidde emyaka mitono nnyo, bo babaddewo nga bazifuna emyaka gino gyonna, nobeera ng'okoze bye tukoze nabo basaasira. Kakati endugu nebakwata ne bagamba naye bano abantu tulina okufuna olukujjukujju lwonna lwetusobola oyitamu okubalemesa ssente. Naye n'ekirala nga baagala kukola kyonna kyonna ekisoboka okulaba nga tugenda mu kalulu, tubeera crippled ng'ekibiina nga NUP. Kubanga obiraba byonna byonna bwe baalaba nga tusemberedde okulonda ne batandika okugezaako tukrippolinga mu mbeera eyo. Kwe kuleeta ekyo ekiteekateeka kye baleeta mu palamenti okukola ennongosereza mu tteeka erifuga ebibiina by'obufuzi lye bayita Political Parties and Organizations Act. Etteeka eryo twaliwakanya nnyo olw'engeri gye balireeta n'ebyo ebiri mu tteeka eryo, kubanga etteeka eryo teryagoberera amateeka bwe bali balireeta. Era tuli mu kooti tuliwakanya, naye ate ffe ng'abantu tumanyi nti lyetteeka eririwo kati olunaku olwaleero. Kakati ne tubagamba kati etteeka eryo kye baakola, baakwata kino ekitongole kye tulimu ekya National Consultative Forum ekireeta ebibiina by'obufuzi byonna ne bateekamu departments 2. Ne bagamba department y'ebibiina ebiri mu palamenti egenda yitibwanga iPod. Ne bagamba department ey'ebyo ebibiina ebitali mu palamenti egenda kubeera Forum for Non-Represented Parties. Kati ne bagireeta mu departments 2. Bwe bagireeta mu departments 2 ne tubawandiika ne tubagamba newankubadde tetukkiriziganya na tteeka lino era tuli mu kooti tuliwakanya, tumanyi nti lino lyetteeka, kaakati lino muligoberere. Kubanga etteeka eryo ligamba ti minisita alina okukola statutory instrument oba regulations oba amateeka agalungamya ebibiina byegatta bitya ku NCF ate bigifuluma bitya. Ffe nga NUP nga bwe ngambe tuli mu NCF era ffe abamyuka akulembera NCF. Naye wetwogerera olunaku olwaleero tetufunangako baluwa n'emu, tetufunangako regulations. Naye kye twategedde gye buvuddeko oyo Norbert Mao gwe mulabye ayogera babiyita byansimattu, saagala kwogera ekyo ekigambo ekirala, naye gwe mulaba nga ayogera ebyanjwanjwa era kye kigambo ekituufu ndowooza. Oyo yennyini yawandiika ebbaluwa gye buvuddeko, n'awandiikira byabagamba n'amugamba kakati ebibiina nze byemmanyi biri 6 byeba biweebwa ssente za gavumenti, NUP temugiwa. Simanyi oba mutegeera bannange. Kakati ebyo byonna bali mugezaako bikola okukrippolinga oba okukonzibya emirimu gya National Unity Platform. Ebbaluwa ziri wano. Ffe nga bwe mmanyi bulijjo tuba twagala kubeera on record. Byonna bye tukola tuba twagala kubeera on record. So twabawandiikira era n'olunaku lwakyo twawandiikidde chairperson w'akakiiko k'ebyokulonda ne tumugamba nti byonna bye bali mu kukola ekisooka tubigoberera tubiraba naye akimanye nti bimenya amateeka tebasobola kubanga ffe nga NUP tulina okuweebwa omukisa okusalawo nti tusigale mu NCF oba tufulume naye tosobola kutuula mu ofiisi yo n'osalawo ate ekyenjagala obajjukiza nti sente zino ze twogerako ze bali mu kukusa ogezaako okubba bwe batyo si za Mwami Museveni si za Norbert Mao, sente ezo za muwi w'omusolo si zaabwe nti kati Mao atuula n'asalawo nti kubanga bano be bakyali baffe netwogera nabo betuba tuwa sente obuyinza tebuli ku ye. So buli kibiina kyalibadde kiweebwa omukisa ne kibitamininga twagala kusigala mu NCF twagala gifuluma. Yabaaye njogedde bingi era kampite omwogezi waffe ate nga yatukulembera mu Parliament ajja ayongereze ku bigambo ebyo.
Sebo kanye wale ku manvuliyo. President bamanyi oluganda olwakabi ye manvuli manvuuni minvuli kakati mulabe tulina Abaganda ddala tulina Abaganda wawu abajja ne bawawula empisa zaabwe tulina Abaganda gere Abaganda nakabala n'abalala. People power, our power. We want to welcome you, colleague leaders, for coming today. I know that we are busy, and for this period, we have been telling people your presence at our party headquarters should be limited. We want you on the ground. You're being asked for the ground, so you have got to be on ground looking for that ground, and that's very important. But we appreciate you, those that have been able to come. Others have come for vetting, including our Deputy President for Central. You see, he's very smart. He came with his bag, with his academic qualifications. He's going for vetting. Just to emphasize one quick issue, we of course have been seeing the abductions. Mr. Diki, please tell the one. Yaba President wana tukiro kwogera nga akazindalo tekebuzabuza. So tukatereze. I've been emphasizing the recent abductions that are happening by these cowards. Look, no strong man does the kind of things these people are doing. You know, you hear them say, I'm Samalwani, we are powerful, I don't know, generals. They also have many genetically modified generals who think they are very powerful. No, they are cowards. That's why they are abducting young people, innocent people who are speaking out against the ills of our country. We continue to condemn in the strongest terms possible these abductions. We shall continue to push back against them, because it's a very cowardly act against innocent better. We want change. I heard the Honorable Norbert Mao speaking very Honorable Norbert Mao was speaking very dishonorably and saying we as NUP, we are intolerant, and that's why we are not on the same table with Mr. Museveni like the other parties he mentioned. Yes, we are intolerant to bad governance. We are intolerant to corruption. We are intolerant to injustice. We are intolerant to brutality. We are intolerant to poor service delivery. We are tired. We want a better country. And so yes, everything we do within the law. That's why we don't ill-treat even those who disagree with us, even though for them they ill-treat us. But we are intolerant to all of these ills that are affecting our country. And so we'll keep pushing back at every opportunity that we get. And so as we're getting set for this election, we want to call on the people of Uganda to be united. Let's unite around the idea of change. The people of Uganda for a very long time have been saying, the opposition, let's unite. Let's come together. They did that in 1995, in 2001, 2006, 2011, 2016, 2021. And they've been saying the same thing. The opposition, come together, unite. And truth is, it has always been a head-banging project, not exactly bearing fruit. But one of the reasons is the things that Robert Mao was saying. Because some people who are saying they are opposition, they are really in Mr. Museveni's bedroom. So it becomes convoluted for that unity to happen. That said, of course, we as NUP, we join hands with whoever is serious about changing leadership in our country. Whoever is serious. Because not everyone is serious around that cause. No. Some other people are serious about other things, yeah? So those who are serious about changing leadership and then transforming our country, those are our allies and we'll connect with them. Of course, the people of Uganda keep saying, let's have one joint presidential candidate. That's been our clarion call as the National Unity Platform. We tried that in 2021. We have been at it this time round. Of course, our other colleagues are saying, no, let's front two candidates as opposed to one. We have not exactly bought into that idea because it confuses our people. You're not going to tell our people that now, we NUP, we are supporting two presidential candidates, one with an umbrella, another one with another symbol. It creates unnecessary confusion. But again, that's the right of those who think that way. Our belief is that we come together jointly. But look, ultimately, even if that doesn't get to happen, you know, we politicians and the other political entities, there can be challenges. But the people of Uganda are united continuously because they know what they want. They do know what they want. They are tired of bad governance, they are tired of unemployment, they are tired of poverty, they are tired of corruption, poor service delivery. So they are united around a better country. And so, even if ultimately there will be many people on the ballot paper, the people of Uganda know who really is the change candidate, ultimately. But then there was a place of iPod yes, here but that you get the Kenyo. I was requested to add just one or two lines. Look, as has been mentioned, we were conscripted into iPod by force, by law. Because now, all parties that have members of parliament, that's a department called the iPod within the National Consultative Forum. And so, we were pushed there. Our initial challenge with iPod was, look, this is just a club. People come meet, take tea, take pictures. All the issues they have discussed don't get to be acted upon. Parties go out there and they cannot mobilize. And so we said, we're not just going to be part of Chinyumo sitting there and nothing gets to happen. You can't even go out and mobilize. Now they said, let's conscript you within the law. That's why we have been saying that now that you conscripted us forcefully within the law, to say that we are now members of IPOD. That's why we are saying, can we know, what are you guys doing? Where are those regulations? Honorable Mao, you're very busy running around saying too many things. You're not busy doing your job as Minister of Justice. Where are the regulations that are meant to put the amended law into effect? We want to look at them because those regulations affect us. Now that we were conscripted into IPOD, and that's why we have been saying, can we see? What do those regulations look like? Those MOUs people are signing, can we see what do they look like? Because you will pass regulations and other things which affect us as members and we don't know what's there in. So we want to see them now that we were conscripted within the law. And even more importantly, National Consultative Forum has been holding many meetings. We have the Vice Chairperson, Councillor Benjamin Katana. The matters that have been discussed there, to say let's free up the political space. Why does that not get to happen? And that's why we are pushing back against the regime to say now, we're seeing the NRM holding processions. We saw when they were taking back signatures for Mr. Museveni. Of course they had all these empty trays, but there were very many. and they had the people, in a procession. I did not see police react. If anything, police and the military were accompanying them nicely. The Electoral Commission who was saying, no, we don't want processions to our offices, they will come to them very nicely. Our hope is that next week, as we are nominating our presidential candidate, you will treat us in similar manner. Yes, because we have the support and we are coming. Our hope is that we'll be treated the same way these ones were received, nicely, with their small procession. Ours will be bigger. Yes, because we have bigger support. So don't begrudge us for having a bigger procession. Do not begrudge us for having a bigger procession. So the standard should be the same. If some people can hold a procession and hold a rally, we also getting set to hold our rally, to hold our procession. Our president, who is going to be nominated, will give us more details about that. But we are getting set. Our hope is that there will be equal treatment across the board. Oluzungu lumala tanjogere ku Luganda kubanga ab'empiki nabo bazze wano bagenda bafeeti kakigano mukubaza ki mwagala mbere n'empalana neonera bamwaga kivumbi tubadde twebaza abakulembeze baffe vetting ekyagenda mu maaso bangi. Twabaddewo wano netwogera oluzungu twalufuuye ddo netutuyana musajja n'abakyala bali babuuza ebibuuzo bannange naye bwe buvunaanyizibwa bwabwe. So abagiiseemu kuliko eyo bangi bakyagiyitamu era nga batugambye mulabye abantu bangi okuva mu bitundu by'eggwanga ebyenjawulo wano e Buganda, mu mambuka Northern Uganda, mu bugwanjuba, mu buvanjuba, East and Western Uganda, abantu bajja okuyita mu kakunguuta ako era gye bujja eyo tujjako tutegeeza eggwanga biki ebivuddeyo, tugenda kutambula tutya. Emu ku bibadde njagala okwogerako kyekiwamba abantu ekizeemu ensangi zino ekikolebwa abatiitiizi ne bawamba Waiswa, Kayija Dorini n'abalala ba Edi Mutwe babawamba ddala ne babatwala mu zi basement n'abalala bangi abamaze emyaka n'ebisiibo eyo mu makomera abantu tumanyi nawo bwe bali. Ebikolwa bino bya butiitiizi. Bano bagamba nti kati saabalwanyi simanya bamaanyi nnyo. Lwaki olwanagana n'abaana abatamanyi na kukwata munda, abatamanyi na bintu bya kugamba bo kye baagala nkyukakyuka, naye kati bw'oli mu kukubagana nabo olw'obutiitiizi. Tusigala tugamba amateeka gagobererwe. Mugamba nti mwe mwazaawo amateeka, lwaki temwagala gagoberera? Bw'oba oteebereza nti omuntu azizza omusango, lwaki tomukwata ng'etteeka bwe ligamba n'omutwala mu kifo ekiri gazetted ne tutegeera nti wano waali? So buno obutiitiizi kyovudde olaba bwe nawulidde Robert Mao ng'agamba nti fe aba NUP tuli intolerant kyekiyole bumwaga kivumbi mu Uganda saakunyambako. Tetugumiikirize, tetwetoloola. We are intolerant, we don't tolerate around, tetwetoloola. Robert Mao yabadde agamba nti aba NUP tife obugumiikiriza tulina butono, tetulinga bino ebibiina ebirala bagamba nti bali mu opposition naye babeera mu kisenge kya Mwami Museveni. Nedda ffe tugamba tuli bakoowu. Yes, sir. So yes, ffe tetwekkiriranya tuli bakoowu. Ate si just ffe aba NUP naye bannayuganda bakooye effugabbi, bakooye obulyake, bakooye ogenda mu malwaliro nga teri ddagala, bakooye obusomero obubi abaana baabwe gye babatwala obwa UPE, bakooye obuweereza obufu obutaliiyo. Tubikooye ebintu bino. So bwe tugamba nti nedda tubikooye, weewaawo wayinza okubanga waliwo ebibiina ebirala ebigamba nti bo ba opposition ng'embeera eyo tebagiyinaako buzibu ey'okuwamba abantu, ey'okubatulugunya, bo tebagiyinaako buzibu. Ffe nga aba NUP tugiyinaako obuzibu era bakoowu. Kyovudde olaba tetwekkiriranya. Tugenda mu kalulu tusaba bannansi tukwatire awamu ffenna. Kazirawo kano nga kantabi tutereze tufune akalala pulezidenti kanayogererako ya. So mbadde ngamba nti tusaba bannansi eyo gye bali ffenna tukwatagane, kubanga bannansi kyetwagala tukimanyi, twagala obukulembeze obujja obunaatereeza eggwanga lyaffe kyetuliko era kyetuyayaanira. Tuzze tugezaako, bannayuganda bazze emyaka n'ebisibo nga bagamba naye abali ku ludda oluvuganya lwaki temwegatta nembeera ne presidential candidate omu kize kigezesebwako 2-1-2-6 2-11 2-16 2-21 ne ku lundi naye tugezaako, naye ebiseera ebisinga tekivaayo nga bwe oba oliawo nga bannayuganda bwe baali kyagatte. Ensonga ezimu sezo Nobert Mawuzi yabadde ayogerako nti waliwo ab'opposition bo abagaa nti Museveni tumwinaako buzibu era bali mu kisenge kye. Kakati abo bonna n'otuula nabo tebajja kuganya kugamba nti tusonge ku muntu omu, tekijja kusoboka. Of course tulina bannaffe abalala buli agamba nti ali serious tusonge. Abamu ku bannaffe bo bagambye nti tujja okuteekawo candidate omu, tuteekewo ba presidential candidates 2. Ffenga NUP twagambye nti ekyo kijja kubuzaabuza abantu baffe. Kati tunaagamba nti NUP ffe tubaleetedde ba presidential candidates 2, omu ali kabonero ka manvuuli, omulala ali kabonero akalala, mumweronderewo. Kati abantu bo bagambye kukola kyawo, obeera obabuzaabuzizza. So anyway, bannaffe twabasabye ebadde mu nnyumba yaabwe, oba oliawo baneetereza ne bakkaanya ne tuddamu okuwayamuko, naye ffe tusigala tugenda mu maaso. Naye ekyenkiza ennyo nti ffe ng'ebibiina kiyinza otulema okukola ku lw'ensonga ez'enjawulo zenkoonyeeko, naye bannayuganda bo bamanyi okwegatta okukwatiramu ne bagamba nti kaakati ono ye kandidate ow'enkyukakyuka, era kye tubasaba okukola. Ensonga ya iPod SG yagyogeddeko, kyenyinza okwogerezaako ku nsonga ya iPod. iPod kati yafuuka tteeka, bikyali kibiina kyowanakyewa, kakati iPod nefuuka etteeka. Kati ffe abali mu paalamenti batuyingizaayo ku mpaka. Bwe guli bwe gutyo tuzze tugamba Nobert Mao, Minisita wa Justice, mu kifo ky'okuletoloola oli n'okola bino na biri, kola omulimu gwo gw'olina okuwandiika regulations ziri watwagala zitunulako, kubanga regulations ezo zitukwatako engeri gye mwatuyingiza mu iPod ku mpaka mu tteeka. Kati tteeka lyonna erigenda okufuga regulations ezo n'ebirala MOU twagala tubitunuleko, kye tuzze tugamba tubirabeko tutegeere bino bimukola biki bye mugamba mu regulations ezo, kubanga kati zitukwatako engeri gye batuyingizaayo, so nga tulina ozitunulako tulabe kyekiriyo. Tuzirindiridde regulations ezo tebazituwanga, bwebebuzaabuza kati netubabuuza lwaki mwatuyingizaayo ku mpaka, oba temwagala tulabe amateeka agafuga ekintu kino kyemwatuyingizaamu. Tubirindiridde era tukyabibanja, twagala okuzitunulako ezo regulations kubanga zitukwatako ffenna nga bannansi. Kati lyafuuka tteeka, singa kiri bwe kyali ekibiina ky'obwannakyewa kya iPod nga bwe kyali kati tteeka. Etteeka eryo weewaawo tuli mu kuliwakanya mu kkooti, naye kati lyeririwo, twagala tutunuulira regulations ezo tutegeere kiki ekirimu. Bane munzikiriza ebigambo byange bikomyawo. Kampite Deputy President owa Buganda Region ajja tubuuzeeko. Okay, akyali mu kusomasoma agenda for vetting, agenda kwogera mu dakiika ntono. Soma n'ebitabo nno mu mwaka kivumbi, abantu abo tebasaaga, bali serious. Olanga tuyaniddeyo. Let me invite our Deputy President in charge of Western to come and speak to us. Unaweza kujikwate.
Abakiga tulina amaanyi. People power, our power, our president, the NOP leadership, the aspiring candidates, and everyone here, you're most welcome. I bring you warm greetings from Western Uganda.
intimidation is there with this, and they never expected it. But we are equally, as a region, yearning for change, and the change we desire is hoped in our beloved President, the only and only His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Musinguzi. We will forever be grateful to you, President, for elevating most of us to a level that is very visible. People had an imagination that Westerners are okay. It's in your leadership that the narrative is broken and people have witnessed that Western is much more sad than the rest of the regions. Like we say, we are yearning for change, and we encourage each and everyone not to succumb to the intimidation, not to succumb to the offers, not to succumb to the promises, but to look far ahead to the major goal that we want to achieve, and that is none other than a new Uganda. Briefly, to Abomu Western Uganda, Netusima Manonga, President witu, ahabwo kutwereka ngo nikibasika netubasa kwehayo omubwebembezi kandi no kwihaho enteekateeka ya bingi kugira ngu omu Western turi kurungi. Omubwebembezi bwawe mukama wanje tucerekire omushana guri kujwa twabereka ngo omu West nitwe turi kukirayo kuba kubi munonga. Amasiko tugine omuriwe ori kututwara omu Uganda ensya enongi eyiturayesimilemu. Nimbashaba abantu mwe abomu Western ngo tuhurire twine obumanzi tutatinaatiinisibwa tutayikiririza omuri ebyo ebibari kuturaganisa yaba ne sente yaba n'emirimo yaba ne kutwita esente kubarabe batarazitwire omu myaka 40 ahabwenki ne bazituraganisa hati nyaburi imwe turebe hare tutakatema omukanana turinde eyi turi kuza bariyo bari kwihura so tuhikuza ameza yo kwihura reka tureke kutoratora oburagarikiza kandi obwe President Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu ari kwenda kututaha itebo n'ebyo bice munyikirize nyimusye no kwecureza kwango ntaka mwimukize nareba Shamimu Nambasa obuleti batugize ngo buri muzire ashemereye kuzarayo Shamimu Nambasa mwenanye aha murembe gwa Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu iza kuzarayo mwana kandi mwete Shamimu Nambasa. Thanks for putting us in the limelight. Proud of you, Doctor. Nebyo bice munyikirize nyakire Deputy President wa Central Region wase kugamba n'abantu kandi atwitire President bari muno.
Neda omanyifa abaganda atatya musana talya bwami ati omusana talya guki. People power, NUP, everywhere. Umulimo gwange mwangu is to warm you up a little bit and invite the President. Mr. President, allow me make one small clarification. Margaret Thatcher was Prime Minister of Britain, very eminent. In a cutthroat politics of UK, there was the need to draw a middle line between the far right and the far left. This is the statement she made. She said, in seeking for compromise, we should never surrender our vantage point of principled politics. Because today, it cannot be a Norbert Mao for all intent and purposes, portraying us as